Susanna.
I'll be with you in a moment.
It was love at first sight. The moment the handsome Duke Don Fernando met Vicky Chapman, he resolved she would be his to have and to hold till death do them part. Now, why can't something like that happen to me?
It can.
It can?
It sure can. Just go to sleep and dream whatever you want. Good night.
The wedding will be the social event of the year. The Duke comes from one of the oldest royal families of Europe. The nuptials will be held in the Mediterranean off the south coast of Spain on the beautiful island of Majorca.
Nugey, you've read me that article every night since we left New York. As we go to press, the lovely Vicky Chapman speeds to Majorca and her Duke aboard the luxury liner Ocean Queen, Suite 12A. No visitors, do not disturb. Good night again.
I wonder what it would be like to see the wedding of the year.
Say, this has really got you going, hasn't it?
Ever since I was a little girl, I've dreamed of seeing Prince Charming marry the fairy princess. To see royalty in high society. But I guess I'm just a Cinderella who doesn't even get to go to one ball.
That settles it. Nugey, I promise you're going to that wedding or your fairy godmother will turn in her wand. Good night.
Good night, Susanna.
I don't hear anything. You know something? If I could just meet her, I know I could talk her into using you as her personal hairdresser.
Oh.
Do you hear that? Huh?
Now, aren't we the busy little bees?
And this one's going buzzing back to her beauty parlor.
Miss Pomeroy, I'm sorry, but our company's disability insurance does not cover splinters in the ear.
Sir, are you implying that I was eavesdropping?
Oh, of course not. No, you were just checking the door for termites. Now, Miss Pomeroy, I'm well aware that we have a celebrity aboard. I'm also well aware that our personnel has obligations to the other passengers.
I couldn't have put it better myself. I was just going to give one of the passengers a shuffleboard lesson.
Indeed. But now, which passenger would that be?
Which? Oh! How naughty of us to be late for our lesson.
A lesson?
Now then.
My good woman.
You put your arms like that, your hands on this. The object of the game is to shove the disc onto the numbers which are at the other end.
But I do not
You don't want to stand so straight. You're perfectly right. Now, put your left foot forward. Put it forward. That's it. Now, bend your leg. That's the way. Now, lean forward, dip, and follow through.
You are mad.
But Miss... Oh. Cedric.
Don't bother me. I'm late. Miss Chapman's waiting for her breakfast.
Oh, now don't you bother. I'll take it in for you.
Not on your tintype.
Cedric, would you like me to tell the natives in Tahiti that two pair don't beat a royal flush?
Oh, take the blasted tray.
Oh, and tell Nugey where I am. Your breakfast, Miss Chapman.
Come in.
We'll finish later. I'm Susanna Pomeroy, the social director.
A social director serving breakfast?
Oh, the captain insisted. He wanted me to tell you about our cruise activities. Now, we have deck tennis, swimming, shuffleboard. Would you be interested in any of those?
Well, I'm not a regular cruise passenger. I'm on my way to be married.
Well, how about boxing lessons? I'm glad you've got a sense of humor. You know, I sort of expected you to be...
A stuffed shirt? Now, just because someone has money is no reason she can't laugh.
Oh, I'd be hysterical.
I wish the Duke had a sense of humor. He's so kind and thoughtful, but he smiles so seldom. I don't ever recall seeing him laugh.
I'll bet you just can't wait until tomorrow.
It's the most important day of my life.
Imagine, important people coming from all over the world. Reporters, newsreel photographers, and your Duke in his uniform with medals gleaming. Oh, I can see it now. You and your bridesmaids breathlessly waiting for the first strains of the wedding march. Your maids are adjusting your beautiful wedding gown, and then your personal hairdresser rushes in to make sure that every hair is in place.
But I don't have a hairdresser.
You don't have one?
But it's not a bad idea.
Oh, well, you simply must. And I just happen to know of one who's just wonderful. Her name is Miss Elvira Nugent.
This is Miss Chapman. I should like to send a radiogram to Pierre, the hairstylist at the Ritz in Paris. Please fly to Majorca at once. And sign that Vicky Chapman. Thank you, my dear. You'll never know how helpful you've been.
How did you make out? Did your plan work?
Oh, sure.
I told her you wouldn't get anywhere talking to her. Why talk to her, I said, when you ought to be talking to her.
Who's her?
Miss Kavanaugh, Miss Chapman's social secretary, cabin 14B. If anyone can wangle Nugey into that wedding, she could.
Yeah. She's a social secretary and I'm a social director. We should speak the same language. Nugey, this will be essential. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We need more discipline.
Susanna, have you got bats in your... You're darn right. We need more discipline.
We need discipline. That's what I said. We need discipline.
Imagine Christopher Columbus with 3 ships.
Come in. Who is it? Your friendly social director. Just paying a friendly little visit to ask you a favor. I haven't had the opportunity of meeting you yet, but aboard ship, it seems to take no time at all for people to become friends.
Remember me? Dip and follow through?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that. I never would have made you do it if I'd realized how tight your skirt was.
Now, what was that little favor you wanted to ask of me?
Well, Miss Kavanaugh.
Yes?
There was something else I wanted to ask you. I was hoping you'd enter our ping pong contest. We have most wonderful prizes. You just love it. Ow!
Oh, my dear, why didn't you tell me you wanted an invitation to the wedding?
You mean you would? You really would?
Well, of course.
To Miss Elvira Nugent. She's my roommate.
Very well. Now, what about you? Wouldn't you like me to include you?
Oh. S-U-S-A-N-N-A-P-O-M-E-R-O-Y.
There we are. I'll mail this next week.
Oh, but the wedding's tomorrow.
I know.
Well, you've delivered the wedding cargo. So now for a few carefree days in colorful Spain. A land of laughter and gaiety.
Yes, sir.
What's the matter with her?
She always cries at weddings.
Especially the ones I'm not invited to.
What's wrong with everybody aboard this ship? Reading about the wedding, talking about the wedding, writing about the wedding? Am I the only person aboard who retains his sanity?
It's the biggest wedding of the year.
Oh, it's just a couple of people getting married. So what if there are 212 guests invited from 27 countries? 500 corks of champagne. 41.5 pounds of caviar. 24 orchids in the bride's bouquet. And all in a beautiful garden built by the Moors in the 10th century.
For a person not taking any interest, you're certainly doing a lot of lucky guessing.
Beg your pardon, Captain Huxley. Bit of a problem. Communications has some messages for Miss Chapman, and she's gone ashore.
Anything important?
Some guests sending regrets.
Count von Holstein, Duchess of Stratford, Lady Comstock. They won't be at the wedding. Well, out of 200 people, I don't think that 3 will be missed.
I know 2 who won't be missed.
Huh?
Right, Lady Comstock?
You said a bloomin' mouthful, Duchess. 'em. Look, genuine royalty. I've never seen a highness.
In a few minutes, we'll be doing more than just seeing them. We'll be mingling with them, talking with them, dancing with them.
Me dance with him?
Why not? Only I hope it's not rock and roll. He'd cut you to pieces with those medals. You ready? Here we go.
I'm scared.
Now, what's to be scared of? He's letting everybody in.
Well, I'm still scared.
All you have to remember for the next 2 hours is that your Lady Comstock, Elvira Nugent, doesn't exist.
Well, why are her knees knocking?
It's easy. Now, if you just look aristocratic, we'll sail right by him.
$1,000 pardons, ladies, but this is a private wedding. By invitation only.
Well, surely you don't think I'd come without an invitation. Me, the Duchess of Stratford?
And me too, Lady Comstock.
Then you would have no objection to showing me the invitations.
Invitation? Ah, yes. Funny thing happened on the way from the castle.
We dropped it in the moat.
That would be your castle in Devonshire?
Oh, yes, of course, that's the one.
But that burned down in 1728.
I must remember to put in for the insurance.
If you 2 ladies really wish to see the wedding,
Oh, yes.
May I suggest the newsreels?
If they'd treat us this way as royalty, imagine how they'd treat us if they knew who we were.
Now, what are you kicking about? I just lost a castle. Oh, I might have known they'd be on the lookout for gate crashers. After all...
Senor, may I see your invitation?
Invitation? Count von Holstein does not carry invitations.
He's right, but he isn't the Count.
He didn't say he was.
If we were in Heidelberg, I would challenge you to a duel.
1,000 pardons, Count.
Das ist besser. Achtung, mach schnell.
Achtung, Mach schnell.
Ingenious man, our captain. So we don't go to the wedding. Who cares?
Yeah,
They don't want us. We don't want them.
yeah,
What will be, will be. Que sera, sera.
yeah,
I can cut my throat.
yeah.
Oh, no, no. The toothpick in that olive, it must be at a 90-degree angle. Oh, I think I came all the way from New York for this kind of a catastrophe. Oh, ladies. Oh, no, no, ladies. Oh, no, 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 ladies. I'm sorry, ladies, no. Guests cannot go through here. You'll be given your official welcome at the main gate.
We know. We had it.
So, my good man, if you'll just Achtung and Mach schnell.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. This entrance is for servants only. I'll be glad to check with the main gate for you. Who did you say you were?
We're a couple of servants.
Oh, come now. In those clothes?
We saved our tips.
And played the horses.
Oh, well, we do need extra help. Oh, no, those are oyster farts.
I told you I'd get us in.
I never worked a wedding before.
Well, what's the difference if you see a wedding over somebody's shoulder or over a tray? The important part is you'll see it.
Oh, if I ever live through... Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work, get to work, get to work! Oh, not there. There.
There?
We won't even be able to see the wedding.
That's not what we're here for. Let's get at it. There's work to be done. Hurry, 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 hurry.
You mean we'll be back here all afternoon?
Oh, of course not. You can leave right after the ceremony's over.
Very happy to see you. It is good to see you, Prince. So nice of you to come, your ladyship. I do not believe I have had the honor.
Well, you remember Count van Holstein?
Van Holstein? Of course.
I've seen so much caviar, I'm getting black spots before my eyes.
This is a fine way to see a wedding.
Oh, we'll see it all right. There's a good view from right over there.
You've done it again. You've deserted your post.
All right, so give us blindfolds and shoot us.
Back we go. Back to work. Back to work. Busy little girls. Let me see how you're doing here. Oh, just a dash of vinegar. And yours, let's see. Oh, just a teensy bit pepper.
What was that?
No concern of yours. Keep those idle hands busy. The Duke's military guard in full array. They're presenting the Duke with a placard. He accepts it graciously. Oh, it's too bad you couldn't see it. But you can catch it.
Oh, I know. In the newsreels.
Excuse me. I'm Miss Chapman's social secretary. Forgive me for staring, but I have a feeling I've seen you somewhere before.
Well, you must remember Count van Holstein has been everywhere.
I somehow connect you with the ship.
Nein, Fräulein.
Now, let me think. What ships have I been on lately?
The food. Would you like a canapé?
No, thank you.
Don't you see? Much better we talk about food rather than to talk about ships, yeah? Water! I'm on fire!
Well, that's strange. One of the guests seemed to think he's a whirling dervish. The ceremony's starting.
All we're missing is everything.
It's now or never.
The groom and his best man are taking their places. And here come the bridesmaids. Oh, you should see their gowns. Each one has a bouquet of white flowers. Now a hush falls over the assemblage. All await the appearance of the bride. And here she comes now.
Watch out!
Well, all I can say is we're terribly sorry for what we did.
Ditto. Why, Fernando, I've never seen you laugh before. It makes you handsomer than ever.
It does? Good. From now on, I shall laugh often. I think I haven't taken things too seriously.
Susanna Pomeroy, this is the most disgraceful performance that I have seen since I've been to sea.
At sea? Now I know you. You're the captain of the ocean. I don't recall sending you an invitation.
Count on hosting. Oh, what's the use?
Captain Huxley is our guest. Any friend of Miss Pomeroy is a guest of the Royal House of Santa Lahara. Put it here. As soon as I get back to New York, I'm going to tell everybody that the Duke kissed me right here.
Oh, what an experience that...
Hey, look who's coming aboard. It's the head waiter from the wedding. Well, hello.
You two! The vinegar, the pepper, the sprinklers. I'll swim back first.
Oh, now you'll find we're quite different aboard ship.
I certainly hope so. My nerves are all of a jangle.
Oh, well, there's nothing like an ocean voyage to relax you. And that's where I come in. Deck tennis, swimming, shuffleboard.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Oh, there's nothing like shuffleboard to relax you. Here, I'll show you. It's real easy. Now, just put your hands on here like this, and put your left foot forward. Now, bend your legs. Now, lean forward, dip, and follow through.
You are mad.
Well, Nugey, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. What we need on this ship is more discipline.